All right. Everybody having fun tonight?
Yeah.
Yay!
All right. Well, I am just thrilled to be here, especially when I get to go after an old guy. That makes me look younger. I really have been concerned about my age lately. You know, a few years ago, I did hit one of those big round zero numbers in my age, and frankly, it's just been devastating for me. But fortunately, I have discovered that I actually have more boyfriends now than I had before, Arlene. I can give you a couple of tips. First of all, what you need to do is find that elusive guy who can really cuddle up to you at the end of the night. His name is Ben Gay. And another one that is really one of my dearest friends, Mr. Jack Daniels. And then there's this guy who, I keep forgetting his name. He's a really cool guy. He pops in every once in a while. I never know when he's going to show up. It's Al something. And I can never remember his name very easily, but he does pop in anytime, and I'm sure you would love him. Oh yeah, I know his name, Alzheimer's. He's great. He's really great. And he's coming around a lot more often lately, frankly. I have to tell you though, I was sitting in the bathroom the other day reading one of my women's magazines, and not because I had to do anything like he just talked about. But you know, I was reading one of those women's magazines, and most of you men may have seen some of these things, but you know, about every third page, there's an ad for a drug. You seen those things? There's Lyrica, Cymbalta, Mesopotamia. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I can't even remember the names of these things. And they say, check with your doctor to see if they're right for you, right? Okay, well, I had an appointment set up for my annual tune-up, shall we say. And so I decided to ask my doctor. So after I was done with the whole procedure, she said, okay, Faye, I've got some bad news for you. I have to write out a few new prescriptions for you. It turns out they're all right for me. And so I now am on a first-name basis with my pharmacist, and my bathroom medicine cabinet stocks more drugs than CVS. It's just amazing. And so all the money that I have been spending on trying to fix myself up to look better, I have to put into drugs. It kind of reminds me of my youth. But what can I say? And anyway, I also got some really bad news from my doctor besides the drugs. She said I have to change my diet. I can't buy my cereal for the toy anymore. I have to buy it for the fiber content. And I have to eat more fruits and vegetables. I'm not supposed to eat any of this processed junk food. And I said to my doctor, well, that's not fair. I'm getting older, and at my age, I need all the preservatives I can get. That's not fair. And then she told me that I also have to watch my alcohol intake. Well, that's really going to cut down with Jack. That's all I'm going to say. But I said, that's really not a problem because I already do that. I watch it all the way from the table to my lunch. It's not a problem. Okay, I confess, yes, I like my wine. And, well, I just do. But, did any of you see the article in the newspaper a couple weeks ago in the Star Tribune about the wine growers in California? You know, the ones that make Pinot Grigio, Pinot Noir, Pinot Blanc? Nobody saw that ad? Oh my God, you guys. This is the most fabulous news ever for anybody who likes wine. They have developed a new hybrid grape that actually acts as an anti-diuretic. Yeah, it's true. I snoped it. It's great. They are going to make new wine, market it to us seniors, and it's going to be great because it's going to reduce the number of trips to the bathroom at night. They're going to call it Pinot Noir. And I have to tell you one more thing. thing is, you know, the boyfriend issue is always pops up. And when I was talking to my girlfriend Vicky on the phone, she said, Faye, you know, you really should dump all these guys that you're dating because your husband might not like it. And she said, well, I suppose you could even dump my husband too, my husband Steve. And I said, well, why? And she said, well, really, all you need to do now is to find yourself a historian or an archaeologist. And I thought, a historian or an archaeologist? I mean, as far as I know, they don't make a lot of money, right? And my friend Vicky said, yeah, that's okay, not a problem. Think about this. As you get older, they're going to get more fascinated with you. I think she's onto something. I'm so excited. Anyway, that's my tip for you, Arlene. And back to you, Eric.